So the last thing that we are going to talk about, potty training. So he definitely struggles with it when it comes to holding it for a certain length of time. Now he is a little dog, so his ability to hold his bladder is just going to be less than other dogs because he doesn't have as much space in there to hold things. So making sure that you have a good schedule on board as far as when you're taking him out. So I know you had talked about doing every 2 hours. He was doing about every 3 hours with me and was doing pretty good that way. But you also want to make sure you're cleaning with an enzymatic cleaner, which I know we talked about, and that you were having your house cleaned. That's great. The other thing too, though, is we don't want to give him too much free reign. So we want to start in a smaller room like the kitchen or the dining room or somewhere like that. Get him really solid there, and when he's doing really good there, then we can kind of start extending his space room by room. I know, you are doing so good. I'm really proud of you. Once we get him really comfortable doing that, we can kind of start extending the time that we're doing everything. The other big thing too is that if you ever do have to leave him alone, I would highly suggest using either an X-Pen or a crate to keep him contained, so that he doesn't have as much space to run around and make bad decisions, at least in the beginning while we're practicing all of this. I know, it's really difficult for most dogs to see a big house as their den space. It's even harder for a little dog who the world is just very, very large for them. So we want to start small and then kind of encroach out. He's been doing pretty decent with me. He's had a couple of accidents here and there, mainly if I lose track of him for just a second and he runs into a different room. But as long as we are very slowly increasing that territory, I think he's going to do just fine. Good boy, I know. And of course I'll be there every step of the way for that, but this is going to be a kind of a slow process because he is older and he does have some habits that are kind of ingrained. So make sure that you have a schedule and you keep to it so that he kind of understands, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. When you do go outside and he goes potty outside, I want you to mark it as good potty, and I want you to go ahead and give him a reward to tell him that he's doing a good job. I know. We'll get you some water when we get inside. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna miss him so much. He's such a sweetheart. He's been a great addition to our little family here, and everyone's gonna miss him. Yeah, I know. Especially Magic, believe it or not. Magic is a 11-and-a-half-year-old Chihuahua Boston Terrier mixy thing, and she's our resident grumpalump and doesn't really like anybody, but they play all the time and it's really cute. So she's gonna miss him a lot. So all right, we will see you tomorrow. He'll come home freshly bathed and he'll be very excited to see you.